English Senior. Ready? Start. Mr. Speaker Sir, I rise to reply to the discussion on the budget. At the outset, I would like to point out that on the whole we have done fairly well during the last few years. Not only this state but the country as a whole has done well in implementing the 5-year plans. Some mistakes may be pointed out here and there. But on the whole, it has to be admitted that the nation has done fairly well. It is said by some people that in spite of the plans, poverty has increased in the country. I think they do not see the various kinds of development taking place all over the country. Sometimes it is pointed out that the rich have become richer and the poor have become poorer. I do not know whether this is correct. It has been said that agricultural wage has gone down. I am sure there are here many who are engaged in agriculture. I do not know whether they will agree with this statement. On the other hand, agricultural wage has been on the increase. I do not know on what basis it is claimed that the wage has gone down. It is not merely the wage that should be taken into consideration. Honorable members are aware that we have provided many facilities to the common man. If all these are taken into account, I do not think that anyone will say that the lot of the poor man is not good. My own feeling is that even though there has not been sufficient progress, the situation is much better than before. That is all that I would like to say in this connection. One honorable member referred to industrialization. When the majority of the people are engaged in agriculture, it is not possible to make any progress. So, industrialization is absolutely necessary. With reference to this, it has to be borne in mind that if it is only with foreign assistance that any country was able to make any progress. That is why some countries are coming forward to help us. It is not fair to have a few rich people and keep the majority of the people in a poor state of affairs. That is why we try to get foreign assistance to the extent possible. In the present situation, a point was raised with reference to the price level. That is a matter in which there are several points of view. When it is a question of development, sometimes there is a rise in prices. If we take into account the price structure in many countries, as a matter of fact, when there is increased production, there is also an increase in prices. When I say this, it should not be taken to mean that we are not having care of the interest of the people. When we try to increase production, we are doing our best also to keep the prices stable. Then I come to the question of decontrol of sugar. I have inquired of some sugar factories in our state. I find that sugar worth crores of rupees is lying idle. The sugar factories are pressing the government that release orders should be given for taking away the sugar because they have no space and their money is locked up. The cane growers are not paid because the sugar is not lifted. I feel that we have reached a stage when we can decontrol sugar. We sell sugar at a low price. Letter from Murugan and Company, Madurai to Messrs. Udaya and Company, Salem. Dear sirs, we are very sorry that you did not reply to any of our letters about the payment of your account for rupees 6,000. We have not been able to understand the reason for it. In this connection, we would like to tell you that we have always cooperated with you in this matter and never before pressed for payment. But this is a situation that we have never faced. It is surprising that you have not even cared to acknowledge our letters for asking for payment. It may be that there are good reasons for your not being able to pay us all this while, and it may be possible for us to adjust things if necessary. But we would request you to write to us about it at once. If you accept our offer, we shall be glad to stop the supply of our publications to other booksellers in your city, and we shall forward their orders to you. In this connection, we would like to inform you we are faced with the problem of starting legal action against you to get payment. But before we do so, we request you to drop a line in reply or telephone to us initiating what you propose to do regarding yearly payment of the amount. We await yearly payment of the amount. We await yearly response from you in the matter. Yours faithfully.